President, gentlemen, I am very glad to have this opportunity of addressing you as Home Secretary in the United Kingdom. It is 21 years now since we welcomed you in London for a meeting of the General Assembly. And I want to say what a great honor it is to us to welcome you here again. I am particularly glad that I can be present myself to open your session. And my only sorrow is that the lights are so bright on the platform in an effort to make up for the English climate and give us the only sun that we ever see, that I am not able to distinguish your features in the hall as well as I should like. No doubt, however, that is a security risk. For the last these years since the war, years of post-war development, have been of great interest to us. That we have seen advances in material well-being, in the progress of science, of discoveries unprecedented in history. Some of these redound to the value and advantage of the human race. Some of them bring forward in their train problems such as the world has never had to deal with. The advance of science itself may lead to greater luxury, greater comfort, and better health. At the same time, if mishandled, it may lead to destruction. The ingenuity of the criminal and the means at his disposal to help him have also increased. And the speed of communications, although helping the police through modern methods, have brought problems to the detective policeman, and perhaps, owing to the sheer rapidity of movement, most of all to the international detective. The police forces in this country have at their disposal all the most modern resources of forensic science. Our police here are capable of a very high degree of mobility and are equipped with the most modern communications. We're even using, as you know, and I expect some of you are, radar, device not altogether popular with the general public. At the same time, police techniques, our recording methods, and so forth have all improved. But it's not only in ordinary equipment that a policeman must be well furnished. He must also be well trained. He must be trained in his day-to-day duties and learn how to use these new resources. Interpol meant an international convention of politicians, saying that there seemed to be quite enough of those already. I was able immediately to reassure him that it was not. But will swell the store of knowledge and deepen the well of understanding. I'm glad to see, among other matters, that a session has been devoted, on behalf of Her Majesty's Government and all my colleagues. I welcome you to London and wish you success in your deliberations. I hope and trust your contacts will be fruitful. You will look back with enjoyment and satisfaction on your visit. Ours, if I may say so, speaking of those who are guardians of law and order, is perhaps the noblest and in its application the most detailed task in the world. They say that genius is an infinite capacity for taking trouble, and thus a policeman takes infinite trouble, both of the details of his case, the knowledge of the society in which he lives, and on occasions like this, knowledge of the world with which he associates. He cannot be successful. It is therefore my earnest desire that you will profit by your deliberations. It now gives me great pleasure to declare open the 27th General Assembly of the International Criminal Police Organization.